Hi and welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belinda Best. I think your name is Drea. You are one of the ones that should have been had your reading done. Let's go ahead and do it. I don't even remember what you got, but I'm go ahead and put this out there. Okay, I think some of y'all got charts and stuff. Okay, from the top of the reading, I feel like you're going to be celebrating something new in love. I do see there is some type of loss here with a lover here. And at the same time, I do feel like you need to move on also from a relationship by the first of the year. You know, your decisions toward this is what's best. You have to stick to your income right now. Now it's not a time for love for you. It's a time for more income because I do see where you're going to have to come away from a situation and walk into another one, surprisingly, when it comes down to work. I think I done did everybody. If I'm missing you, please email me, honey. I don't see nobody else in my PayPal. Okay, so this is the second month. If you're waiting for your, I don't know what some of y'all ordered. I think Miss Kaiser is waiting on one. I have to do hers. Okay, so here we go. Now you're walking away from your fears, and then you're walking into something new. You're scared to move forward in a financial situation or in a new job situation. You're going to have to make a decision to go ahead and go with it. At the current time, income, money, and changes is not your friend. Thinking about it is not your friend. You're going to have to go ahead and move on things. The stability is walking in new directions. I do see somebody kind of wrapping around to you. I do feel like they want to support you or something and show you that they do support you with something. Leave them alone. It's not going to work. Somebody is dealing in another situation, or somebody is dealing with a past situation that it just doesn't look like it's moving. Okay. Here's your third. I don't know what you got, but I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something for you. Okay, so here we go, Miss Drea. Miss Drea, you're gonna have to fix your attitude when it comes down to how you see things. When you end things, it's correct. You have ended it. When you end things, it is correct. You have ended it. And also here it's talking about judgments and things to the past. It's talking about you reevaluating how you felt in 2019, which is a good thing for you. Reevaluating how you felt in 2019. Now, there are some money things that's going to be coming up. I do see someone that's going to be coming up. Now, remember those first 2 months I was telling you that someone was still in a situation or it still felt like maybe they were trying to get over something? Well, in this current time frame, they're going to be walking away from it. So, since you know maybe in a month or two or less than 6 weeks, someone's walking away from a relationship that you are connected to and outsourced, okay, that's going to be done. But at the same time, you are sitting here thinking about your money. Move on your money. Love's going to come to you, okay? Move on your money. That's that you just, okay, so here we go with the next time frame. Hello. Hey, I know. I'm looking like a dog. They don't change my schedule and it's worse than the other one. I ain't gonna be able to do this one. I'm missing my workout days and everything. So here we go. We're gaining leverage in a decision. Please leave decisions with love alone. It's going to come to you through the outsource. They're going to tell you that they maybe have walked away from something, but it is up to you. Old ways of making money by the second week in that following month, it's just going to be stale to you. Thank you. Something is going to get very stale for you, and you're going to leave it alone. You're going to move on something with work too late because you got burnt out. Please move in the month of December when it comes down to work. This person walking away from this situation is not going to change your financial situation. Will they come back in a loving way? They sure will. They're going to do it within 3 days of that time frame. Hey, and before that, them being able to walk away from a situation has nothing to do with your pay. You need more money. Go after that. Love will come to you. Even though when this person tries to come back and you're seeing it for what it is, you're still not working on the career. You got to get on that because it shows coins. And when I say coins means you want more coins. Okay? I gotta get ready to go. Okay. So here we decision making about judgment and anger and what you should do. Your temper is going to come out because you're not ready to move in a situation, which is going to set you back in your past thought of 2019, not being able to move, but just sitting there worrying about it and wanting it. You know, you can get it, but not making no effort. By you not making a decision, it's going to counteract to your ego and your attitude, which is going to upset you. which is going to have you rethinking everything, even this person that's coming back. You're going to start not trusting them if you don't move on. This financial thing is going to set in. It's going to set in and it's going to trickle good down. You may walk away from this person because of those two things. You're going to let your own insecurity in finance have you walking away from a relationship and then not even going out for more money if you don't set the scene. Go after what you want now. Begin to put those applications, and this person is going to come back. Do I see you accepting them? I see them walking back, and y'all kind of conversating and going back and forth, and then something with money, and you push them back, and then you just let them go because there is something in the wind about walking away and then walking away. Okay? Something about walking away and walking away with a total loss. It's just like you sit here and say, okay, I'm upset. This didn't even work out anyway. This didn't work out anyway. I'm going to put it all behind me. But see, that's not what happened in this reading. What happened was there was like somebody took a big old rock and threw it through the glass and it fell apart. And instead of rebuilding, stepping inside the glass and looking at it from another view, you just looked at it as broken and walked away, which will have you revisiting 2019 attitude wise, or will cause you to be super pissed off and miss out on yours. Please be mindful. I'm telling you now what's going to set it. Start out in December and January, goal oriented of what you want. Love ain't gonna make no sense for nobody anyway. Ain't no perfect picture. You just gonna have to live and learn. They messed up. Oh well, don't stop on you. And you is your finances, okay? So here we go with presenting ourselves to be, presenting ourselves to like non-trusting. You're going to be giving out this non-trust. So you're doing too much. You're doing all this extra and ain't even about that. Whatever was done in this situation has already been done. It's no use of reliving. I don't trust. It's no use of reliving all you setting yourself back in 2019. Throw the rock in the glass. Step on the other side. Look at it. It can be real. It can be built back up. Do not have love and relationship on your mind. Have your stability on your mind. Finance. Regroup your finance starting in December going into January, because this person's going to be trickling in weeks after that. And if you don't have your mind set to your stability, you can't have your mind set to a remake in love. You're just going to walk off and you're going to stay at the job or stay at the whatever you in. You need more income. Love will flourish going towards February, going into the summer. But before then, honey, you're going to walk away from it. You're going to walk away. You're not going to stay with that person because of you. See, thing is, living and learning ain't nothing, mama. Living and learning ain't nothing. Being in a relationship that doesn't work, that ain't nothing. Women and men do that all day. We flip relationships like tortilla chips. But our instant gratification is our stability, our money, our bills, our this, our that, our this, our that, our this. We're working in that. We're working in that. We're working in that area. We're definitely working in that area for you. Leave love alone. It's gonna come and go with this person. You're gonna eventually walk away from it because of some type of insecurity, and then you just do it all on things in your life that's not working out, like this relationship and like this financial thing, whatever that is that's going on. You're gonna lose out. I feel like you're gonna lose out, but then you're gonna relive your 2019 in March again. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, I'm telling you, and then you get down the road when you know you move slow, you think things through. Now is not the time for the indecision because you're gonna be living this situation. I'm telling you, right before summer hit, if you don't focus on those finances and get that self-esteem back up, because money makes what go ooh ooh. Because money, you can do things you want. It should raise your stability. It should put you in a position to win. It should make you feel better. Love is what it is. If it's not making you feel good, you push it to the side and you let it do what it do. But if it comes back the way you want it, you can't help but do what you want to do. You feeling a way about a situation, stay in it. We live and learn every day. You know, no one can avoid things that happen. If things happen, you get your respect. And you get in a situation, you get your respect. You know, as long as you're doing what you love to do, everything else is like atoms. adding energy to it. So I wouldn't focus on love, because love is gonna make you miss out on the money, because you don't have things separated. You're not thinking about you. You're thinking about you're thinking this us thing. You have to separate your life when it comes to those uncommon outsources, and you want it to work out, but you don't know what is gonna work out. You leave that bouncing, but you grab onto the things that you can control. And when you grab onto the things that you can control, it's your self-respect that means a lot. It's your self-esteem that means a lot. You can't tell this person to go in a positive way unless you're feeling good. You'll just be resenting. And that's what it's saying. At the end of the day, you're going to really resent it and just don't do nothing, which will cause you to have to relive the situation and do it right again. Remember, job, self-esteem, let love happen. You don't want it. At this time, last time we was together, you didn't do so great. So maybe we can just be friends, or you can just do what you do. You don't make that something that you're really focused on, especially if you're not married to them. They got to prove themselves if you're not married to them. Other than that, work on the money. Okay. Your reading is basically blunt. Go after your goals in December. See you doing the same thing again. Yeah, we're gonna end this. Non-trusting. You don't trust. But so you don't put that out in the air. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're not finna go no further with that, because I already see where you're going. This is coming from not validating your stability through your self-esteem and through yourself. You can let them come back. You can let them come back. But there is something that builds you when you go after what you want. You won't settle for nothing else. You'll know what's not for you, and you'll say, be gone, and are confident. You can't say that right now. All you're going to do is be like, maybe I should think it through. I did like them. Whoa, and I did like them too. But we're not married, and no one can control that. How somebody feel, how things happen, how people see you. You cannot control that, but you can control your self-respect, what you're going to obtain, what you're going to take, and what you're not going to take. You just got to keep that in you. You have to have your self-respect, and yours need to come in the position of finance. Going after what I want, pulls in and pulls me up. So when you come back with that, boo, what you say now? Sure, we can be friends and that's it, but I can show you what a friend can do before I can tell you. That's where you at with yours. You need to build your confidence back up, because it's making you flap back, and it's gonna flap you back. And if your self-esteem is not good and you're not completing this merge, you're gonna do it again. And you're gonna do it again, but you got to wake up and see that you're not going nowhere. The same type of relationship gonna come in, but the same job is here. Everyone wants to make more money, but I'm trying to put you in a position where you can stabilize something and bring it in and give out that communication. Watch my reading for Is This Love? That communication has got to come out through that self-esteem and through that, I've got what I want. Okay, now I'm up here. That self-esteem, keep it there. And if you down to $1, you keep it there. You never lower your standards for nobody, especially somebody you ain't married to. You can deal with them. You can have your experiences with them, but you never release all that to them until you see what you want. You keep it on a balanced level until you get what you want, and you give yourself a certain cutoff time. Some people just let relationships go on by all means. Let it go, but it's going to come back. But will you be ready for a new start? Or are you going to be complaining about how somebody hurt you? It's on you and how you see yourself. God bless.